Alright, hi everyone, welcome to today's video on the day that's been recorded. It is Friday, May 24th, 2024. It is around 9:30 right now, and here's the deal. I left my mom's to go out on a walk because I was like, you know what? Memorial Day is coming up, and I would like to have some footage of a little, Memorial Day project that I have in store for the channel, which may or may not already be up by the time you see this. So I was like, you know what, let's go out and go do that. And so I go ahead and go and get some of that footage. I went to the two main cemeteries, the Harding Memorial and Veterans Park. I even took a little swing over to go see Dad and Grandma, because I wanted to get some footage of of that, but yeah. And I got too hot and sweaty, and I came over to the crib just to get a drink, and I ended up staying there for about 2 hours. I didn't want to stay for too long, but what I stayed for too long. But it is what it is, I guess. And Mom's gonna be home from work in an hour, so I'm gonna try to see if I can try to beat her. If I can at least beat her by getting into the house first, then she'll never know that I actually left today. Well, nah, I'll just tell her that. Well, she gets off work in about half an hour, but she won't be home for about an hour, since it takes her about an hour or so just to get home. And well, not really an hour, but it takes her a half an hour just to go from one side of town to the other. But it is what it is. Oh, God. Alright, so it's Memorial Day weekend, which is the unofficial start to summer. All I had with me on my walk was my phone, my AirPods, and my keys. That's all I had with me. Because here's the thing, I didn't want to originally, but then I didn't want to come over to the crib for a little bit today, but then I realized that I'm getting kind of thirsty, and I was like, if only I brought my badge. If I had my badge, then I would have just gone into the hospital and got me a drink or two. And then just, go from there. But yeah. And then after all that footage and getting the drink, I was just gonna, go home. And I would have been home probably about an hour ago. So I work tomorrow and Sunday. What a jerk ass. Anyways, I work tomorrow and Sunday, and I have Memorial Day off, which will be nice. I feel kind of sticky, so I'm gonna have to hop in a shower or something. Even though my next technical shower day is until tomorrow. You know why? It feels like it feels weird. It's because I took a shower yesterday morning when I normally would have taken one. I would have taken it last night. That's what's throwing me off. So yeah, I'm gonna have to take like a freshen up shower. Yeah, I'll have to take a freshen up shower to, freshen up. Yeah. And once again, I should have peed before I left. Because I did the same thing yesterday. Yeah, because I was out on a walk yesterday. No one told me that the boys were all off yesterday. So I was like, you know what? I'm coming over. I'm coming to the crib and, all of that. And so, I did. I came over. I didn't get there till like probably a little after 8. But yeah. I left the crib probably close to midnight, or like right at midnight, and then I didn't get home until a little bit after 1. I kind of went straight to bed, and then I didn't wake up until like 11. I didn't even hear my 9 o'clock alarm go off this morning. But I definitely heard my 11 o'clock alarm go off. And Mom thought I worked today. But honestly, what she should know is that if I don't go to work on a Wednesday, then I have to go in on a Friday. But if I do go into work on a Wednesday, I don't work on a Friday. I guess that's the easy way to remember that. Because with how my schedule is, I'm guaranteed to work every Monday and Tuesday, unless if it's like a holiday that I have off, or it's a day that I request off, or if I like call in sick or something. Which, you know, I rarely ever call off or request time off. Let's see here. The last time I requested time off was it was back during the fish fries, because I wanted to do all the fish fries this year. And since there were 7 of them, but I only had 4 off guaranteed, so I had to get the next 3 off. So that first week I only did half a day, which I was totally fine with. I was totally fine doing like a half day for all of them, at least the ones that I needed to request. But, you know, it is what it is, I guess. I mean, I had the time, I had the tap. I mean, hell, it was nice, especially on those Fridays off, in which I had, you know, why I was off the weekend, because I would have to, you know, so the way how it was is that the week prior I had to work that Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, and then I got Wednesday, Thursday. I had Wednesday, Thursday off, and then I went in half the day that Friday, you know, did the fish fry, and then have Saturday, Sunday off, and then go in Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, had Thursday, Friday off, came in, worked Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, and had Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday off, and just kind of repeat that until the very end. And that first Friday that I had to come back felt weird. I was like, wow, I haven't been here on a Friday in a long time, which the last one that I fully worked was like in January, and it felt really weird. But I was like, I don't know if I'll be able to get back into the swing of things, because having 5 days off in a row and getting paid for that extra Friday, it was nice. But yeah. Oh, God. So, yeah, that's pretty much all I have to say. Let's see here. Let's see here. Since then, that was probably like like maybe mid-March when all that went back to normal. I mean, I definitely reacquired a lot of the tap that I used because I have like damn near almost 140 hours worth of like paid time off. And I'm kind of doing it, pre-doing it based on like the month prior. So since, you know, June is coming up here in a little bit, I just decided that, you know, I'm just going to do it based off of that. And I only requested 2 days off in June. I requested the 3rd off because it's the day after my birthday. I expected I was gonna kind of drink, and then just if I get like kind of hungover, I won't be completely shit-faced by the time I wake up and, you know, have to get ready for work. And then I could probably go to a city council meeting that day. Who knows? But I doubt it. Let's see here. But yeah, that's the only reason why I requested a 3rd off. Because, you know, I gotta be able to do it at least 2 weeks in advance. I talked to my team lead about it. It was earlier this week because I was thinking about it. I was like, you know what, I should probably get these days off. So I went home, wrote it down. Or no, I contemplated on what days I needed off. And I was like, okay, I'm just gonna take 2 days. The 3rd for, you know, it's my birthday weekend. That way I only work 2 days in a row instead of 3. And then goes back to normal. And then the 23rd, that's a Sunday, so I don't know how that's gonna work out. I don't know how that's gonna work out because on my weekends, I'm the 11:30 person. And we usually don't have that many people at work on weekends because it's usually not that busy on weekends. There's usually not a lot of tests going on the weekends other than like MRIs and X-rays and CAT scans and ultrasounds and occasional echo here and there. And then people being moved all over the hospital or leaving the hospital or whatever. Oh, let's see here. Oh yeah, because the way how the weekends are for us, at least for my weekends, I don't know about the other weekends, because we work every other weekend. And I'm glad that for my schedule, my every other weekend schedule is the same as it was in housekeeping. That was the only thing I wanted to like know about. Somebody searching for something out in a tree. So like cops or something. I don't know. But anyways, for my weekends at least, there's a 6 a.m. person, which goes to lunch when I get there. And then there's a 8 a.m. person. And then, but it's like, before I go to lunch, the 6 a.m. person leaves. And then it'll be up to the and then when I go to lunch, it's just, you know, the 8 a.m. person doing stuff until, you know, I get back, and it's just 45 minutes until they leave. Because there's two different. So yeah, Saturdays, or my Saturdays at least, there's a 6 a.m. person, 8 a.m. person, 11:30 person, a 5:30 person, and a 9:30 person. So there are 5 people that show up on Saturdays on my weekends. For Saturday or Sundays, we have a 6 a.m., 8 a.m., 11:30 a.m., 5:30 p. Actually, we have 2 5:30 p's and a 9:30 p. But usually, you know, on my weekends, I'm the only 11:30 person. And I usually am the only transporter there for an hour from 4:30, because that's when the 8 a.m. person leaves, until 5:30, when the 5:30 people get there, depending on if it's a Saturday or a Sunday. Now, the last Saturday I had to work, which was 2 Saturdays ago from tomorrow. I don't remember what the date was, but I pretty much was there by myself from 4:30 all the way until the end of my shift, because I was a bit concerned by the time like 7:30 rolled around, because I think I was taking an ED patient to a CAT scan or something like that. And I was curious. I went up to the that person in the ER. I was like, "So, can you tell me how many transporters are on right now?" And then they told me it was just me. I'm like, huh. Well, let me shoot my manager a message. So I did. And no one told me that that the 5:30 person was going to be there at 8. So I literally had to like stay there until, you know, I saw them. So I had to like look out until I see her. I mean, I did. Okay. So yeah, I sent him a message and yeah. Alright, I'm gonna end this part off right here. I need to check something. So we'll see you in part 2 if I decide to make a part 2.